This is actually a quote from Monstrum. Yeah, Monstrum. Portrayal of Witchers, Anonymous. Monstrum was a pamphlet released by anonymous sources to encourage a crowd and, you know, peasants and all kinds of people to riot and make a mob and destroy the Witchers. And this happened many years ago. Most of the Witchers have been killed in some kind of inquisition against them, I would say. Music is awesome in this game. I believe the standard version of the game, I mean the physical one, I think even the digital version comes with the original soundtrack. I highly recommend you get it. Oh, that's right. The anonymous and mysterious assassin from the first game. First game ends up with Geralt preventing the murder of a king, King Foltest. King Foltest is the king of Temeria, I believe. He's the king of some other places too, but mostly Temeria. And here is Geralt, the Witcher himself. I'm saying the Witcher because it's the most well-known Witcher, I believe, in that time. As you can see, his line of work is pretty dangerous, as the scars and marks on his body can vouch for. I actually noticed something. Geralt is supposed to be dead. Actually, that's how the first game begins. Geralt is being chased in the woods, just like in this cutscene we just saw. And he's being chased by something odd. He passes out, and he is found by two Witchers. Berengar, which we saw in the cutscene, and what's his face? I don't remember. And he is amnesic. He doesn't remember what happened to him, and everybody believes he's dead.
You daft! Don't go in there.
So it's very convenient. In the first game, he is amnesic. He doesn't remember anything. I'm sorry for pronouncing amnesia and related words very badly.
Roll again.
And not remembering his past, the player is pretty much at the same level as Geralt. He doesn't remember, so you don't have to know any lore that is supposed to be known by the character. The character doesn't know more than you do. So, very convenient. Very well taught. Even though amnesia is pretty cliche, I would say.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation hall.
I thought you died.
Yeah, I guess he's not. Vernon Roach is pretty much a badass. So, here comes a part where you can be an asshole to Vernon Roach, and you can actually die from it.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
You just have to choose very funny and keep being non-cooperative, and you'll get killed because you'll try to escape. And that will be your first opportunity to be game over. There's a choice coming up. There used to be 4 choices in the game. You could choose which part of the prologue mission you would. The prologue is pretty much in 4 chapters. You could choose to do the last chapter first, which is obviously what I did because, well, the first time I played the game, because the question that you answer to start that, well, the question that you ask to start that episode is what happened to the dragon. So amongst the 4 choices, that was obviously the most interesting to me. I chose it, and I ended up dying repeatedly because it was extremely hard, and I was pretty rusty, I would say. So I'll do it in the right order this time, and it will make more sense for people who haven't seen the story yet.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Sounds lovely.
For nothing. No.
As you will notice, Geralt is pretty much a badass, and
It was a long day.
is one of the I mean, more realistic, even though he is completely paranormal character.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to.
I am warning you, I may have to censor this, and I will try to find something at least funny to compensate. Well, so for those who just joined us, Geralt has been dreaming of the, oh my, wild hunt, I would say. This is a good way to wake up. Hello there.
Witcher, are you up? His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to
So as you
interrupt,
can
Mr.
note,
Lane,
as
but
you
the king-
probably notice, Geralt is not very eager to
Pleasant day to you, milady.
start
Chirp.
his day being summoned by the king. Witchers are not used to have to follow orders from anybody, and Geralt pretty much is the worst example of respecting authority.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your
And like Geralt said
Wise war is a contradiction.
just now, wise wars
Well,
are
maybe you know just
pretty
how
much
to
impossible.
surprise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
That's probably good advice for
You know
anybody.
these bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that
I know.
Hmm.
Alcest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings. One of
So
them-
I guess I should probably talk about Witchers and how they are and
once the castle falls, we leave.
why are they called Witchers and such. The universe of The Witcher is probably very similar to ours in medieval times. I am not very good with dates and such, but there was an event, I don't know how long ago, I think it's a couple hundred years ago or something, that was called the Conjunction of the Spheres, and that's pretty much where the Witcher universe branched off from ours.
Witchers don't
Um,
hunt dragons.
Conjunction of the Spheres is pretty much a big magical hellfest. Some kinds of portals open all over the place, and monsters came out and such. So monsters are pretty much they define monster in this game as creatures who do not belong in the natural food chain. That's a very rough explanation, but it pretty much fits. So necrophage, ghouls, zombies, vampires. There's such a huge repertoire of monsters in this game, and they all have their roots in old folklore from stories and such, and they're pretty well executed in the game.
You might be
And
a king's witcher now.
the books are also detailing monsters very well, and one of the central themes of The Witcher is how should I say? I would say obscurantism. That's pretty much people being naive, being thick-headed, and not accepting others. Being also racism is a pretty central theme in this. There's pretty much two kinds of people. There's humans and there's non-humans. Amongst non-humans, there's elves, dwarves, witchers, because witchers are mutants, as you can notice from Geralt's sexy eyes. And yeah, that's pretty much how things are. So I will be equipping some of my gear from the first game. I had the Raven armor, which was the best armor in the first game, and special sword, two special sword. One here, Erendite, was given by the Lady of the Lake, which is a pretty big reference to the Arthurian legends. And for now, yeah, there's the mage trousers that you can get from the patch also. And you have the herbalist gloves, which are extremely good because they allow you to gather additional alchemy ingredients. And potions in dark mode are pretty much mandatory. You can't really play the game and expect to survive without the potions. What I did just there is use the Witcher medallion, which is a medallion that Witchers have that allows them to detect magical sources and monsters nearby. In the game, you can use it. There's a small cooldown, and it's pretty much a scanning thing where you can highlight loots on the ground, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty convenient, and also allows you to identify traps and avoid them.
I can give you any cutthroat in Temeria.
So the medallion is also used to detect magic sources, like I said, and it is during both gameplay and dialogue. So sometimes in special events and dialogue, the Witcher can detect some magic inside items or people by just noticing that his pendant is shaking.
I'll be generous, I promise. I'd like it beforehand. Promises made without battle are often hard to keep.
Geralt is always the practical guy. I will be making a quick save here, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.